And we're back with more of The Legend of Heroes, Trails of Cold Steel. We're on our way to tell Beatrix about the permission slips we just delivered for her, for all of the food vendors, and find out a little bit more about her past as a medical officer in the Army. Hopefully. I've delivered all the permission slips.
Good work. How was everyone?
Pretty much exactly the way you described. That made things a lot smoother, actually.
I'm glad to see that there's still some of us who use this old woman's wisdom. Now that you're here, why not have some tea? Have a seat. I'll prepare something special to thank you for your help.
Well, it'd probably be rude to turn her down now. I'd love some, thanks. This is delicious.
It's my special blend. Takes the fatigue right out of you. You've actually learned a lot of the herbs in my class.
Is that so? This tea and Sharon's are so different that I can't even compare the two.
I almost forgot how fun it is to have tea with someone so young. So tell me, how are things going in Class 7? You're all so busy these days.
That we are, but our concert is really coming together now. We're doing the final fittings for our costumes today, and tomorrow will be a full day of rehearsal. We're definitely cutting it close, but we're all feeling motivated. There's no way this won't be a success.
Oh my, such confidence! Just make sure you don't work so hard you end up having to pay me a visit.
We'll try not to. She really does care about all the students on campus. She even knew a lot about the ones who forgot their slips.
Class 7 has accomplished a great deal over the course of a year. It's always a pleasure to learn what you're up to. That said, it seems like you also have a knack for finding yourselves in trouble. I certainly am not opposed to Instructor Sarah's methods, but she could stand to be a bit more protective.
Oh, you might be onto something, but that attitude has helped us out before. Which reminds me, you've known her for a while, haven't you? I've heard that you used to be a medical officer in the Army. Is that where your paths crossed?
Something like that, yes. Well, I suppose you're all so young that you should get in trouble from now and then. But keep in mind that pushing yourselves beyond your breaking point to accomplish something you can't will only end badly. Just like it did for her all those years ago.
Understood.
Gracious me, I didn't mean to lecture you like this, teacher's habit, I guess. And it appears our tea has gotten cold. Perhaps there's a sign that we have to bring this lovely conversation to an end.
I suppose so. But it was nice to hear what you had to say, and I'll take it to heart.
Glad to hear it. This is your first Academy Festival, so I hope you'll enjoy the whole thing, preparation included.
I will. Thank you again. Alright. And we got an orb. Well, what do we do next? That was all of our missions. Missions complete. I guess we go to the old schoolhouse. Oh, or we get a phone call. Hello, Rean Schwarzer speaking.
Yo, it's me.
Oh, hey, Crow. Is something wrong? It's not like you to call out of the blue.
Well, we've run into a bit of a problem. Turns out our outfits for the concert will be arriving late. They said the earliest they can get them delivered is sometime tomorrow morning.
That's not great. I mean, it'll be hard to do tonight's dress rehearsal without the actual dress.
My thoughts exactly. But don't you worry, though. I'm just as crafty as I am handsome, so I've got a plan. Want to head out and pick them up for us in person?
Crow? I think the two of us need to go over the definition of plan sometime. You ordered them from the boutique in Heimdall, didn't you?
Yeah, someone over there's putting the finishing touches on them right now. They'll be done by this evening, so our whole delivery problem's solved if you just head over there. I do it myself, but I've got some stuff I need to get done.
Got it. I'll take care of it. I'll head to the station right now. Wouldn't want to miss the train or something this time sensitive.
Oh, there, the train? Come on, man. Don't tell me you forgot about Jellica's parting gift.
We get to take the bike! Oh! You're right. It'd probably be faster to get Heimdall by bike than by train. bike it is. Besides, if I cut down on my travel time, I could put more work into the festival.
Even when I give you something cool to do, you find a way to make it dorky. Oh yeah, you should take someone with you too. You're bringing 11 outfits back here, and that's not exactly going to be easy on your own.
That's true. It'd be a lot easier with a sidecar too. Okay, leave it to me.
Cheers.
Okay, I guess I've got a little more wiggle room to help out around here. I'll head to the engineering club to ask George to lend me the bike once I'm done. Yeah, we've done everything else though, so let's head to the engineering building. Hey Reen, I heard everything from Crow. Just finished up with the maintenance on the sidecar too, so you're welcome to use it whenever you'd like. Thanks, I'll do that. Haha, Angie left it to you, so think of it as your bike now. You can take it out for a spin whenever you feel the need for speed. Thanks, George. So yeah, sometimes you'll see an arrow show up here. Right, so then what do I do? Yeah, so where's the bike? Oh, right here. Here's Angelica's bike. Who are we gonna take with us? Okay, looks like everything's in working order. Crow did say I should take someone else along and give me a hand. Not sure how busy everyone is though. Let me see. Who should I try first? Alright, might as well see if they're free. Hey, it's Reen. I've got a little favor to ask. Definitely got Alyssa was on the top of the list. They're definitely hoping you'll take her. She seems like the obvious choice since they're trying to pair these two up. What a nice breeze. I've always figured that Angelica's bike would be something special. If I let her soup it up the way she wanted, it'd be unsteerable by human hands. Anyway, are you sure you're okay coming out with me? The cross club's supposed to be preparing the field, isn't it? It's no trouble. We were almost done anyways, and Ferris and the second years agreed to finish the rest. Besides, if I'll be wearing one of these outfits on stage, I might as well be there to pick them up. True. You're one of our backing vocalists, so I'm sure you'll catch a lot of eyes. This is some vehicle, though. You could really tell that Ruhr Institute of Technology had a hand in developing it. I think trains are too convenient for bikes to break into the mainstream, but I can see them developing a cult following. Only you would give the bike a technical and marketing analysis. It sure beats you asking about the outfits, though. Did you say something? That was just the wind. Lesage. Sorry to make you kids come all this way to pick these up. I think you'll be pretty happy with the way they turned out, though. Fantastic. I can't wait to see them. Thanks for getting them done on such short notice. This was no sweat compared to what Crow put me through last year. He had me working like a madman. Last year's concert was great, though, so you can bet that I'll be there to see if you kids can top that. Oh, by the way, are you the girl on the rhythm guitar? You've got kind of a natural elegance to you. Couple that with the outfit and you'll be a real sight to see. So what exactly do these outfits look like, Reen? Well, you'll see when we get back. Uh-oh, I have a feeling they're going to be pretty revealing. And the girls are going to be upset, aren't they? A bird. It's a pretty bird. What the? Rain? Are you still with me? You just started zoning out. Oh, it's nothing. There was just a strange bird on the lamppost over there, that's all. Strange enough to get you daydreaming. Yeah, actually, I've never seen a bird with feathers that color before. It was really deep blue, almost like a lapis lazuli. Oh, wow, that does sound strange. I wonder what kind of bird like that is doing in the middle of a big city. Who knows?
Oh, what do we have here?
Ah, it's the opera singer. Misty. Is she an acquaintance of yours? Her voice sounds kind of familiar, though. It's been a while, hasn't it, Ring? And thanks for not using my real name. If people here in the capital were to overhear you, I'd be drowning in fans in no time flat. Sure, mum's the word. Fancy meeting you here, though. I assume you're here to shop. You guessed it, the store does have a branch in Trista, but this one has a much better selection. What about you? Why are you lugging 2 suitcases around? You getting a jump start on a romantic weekend getaway? No, never. Let me explain. Wow, a concert, huh? That sounds like a blast. I'd love to drop by the festival and see it myself. I might be able to go if I can free up a bit of space in my schedule. It'd be great to have you. Although I can't imagine a professional like you would be terribly impressed. Oh, don't be silly. Great music comes from the heart. Whoops, lost track of the time. I better get going. Well, bye for now. Be sure to tune in tomorrow. Of course, I always do. Tomorrow's broadcast. What was she talking about? And what was all that talk about her real name? Well, let me start from the beginning. Wait, that was the Misty from Up in Time? Wow, I never would have guessed that. Vita Clotilde. Sorry. I never guessed that Vita Clotilde and Misty were one and the same. You'd think it would be obvious since their voices are so famous, but it's pretty hard to tell. Hold on, tomorrow's Friday, isn't it? They only broadcast Up in Times on Sundays. You're right, maybe she's going to appear on some other show. Well, it doesn't matter. We should head back to Trista. I'm sure everyone's waiting for us. Good idea. We still need to try on our outfits, too. Yeah. But before you do, you have to promise not to get mad. What kind of outfits did you design? All right, well, let's see these outfits. I've gotten curious now myself, knowing that Crow was involved. She did say, like, what kind of outfits did you design, like, to Reen? Although Reen was helping Crow oversee it so Crow wouldn't do anything insane, so...
Wow, these are actually really nice.
Okay. Oh, alright.
Oh. They're a bit more revealing than I would have chosen, but at least the design itself is reasonably tasteful.
I agree.
Yep, not bad.
And the black makes us look all classy, too.
Oh, what am I even doing in this getup?
She looks totally different without her glasses.
That makes your boobies look even bigger!
Wow, you look stunning.
That's seriously hot. Oh, I knew I shouldn't have trusted the boys.
I think it's perfect. And letting your hair down adds just the right amount of mystique. Nice work on the styling, Sharon. Thank you, my lady. I think you all look beautiful.
Wow, you all look even better than I was hoping. Oh, they got some pretty snazzy
Wow,
outfits too.
You all look the part of dashing gentlemen yourselves.
It seems like you took your inspiration from the traditional dress of the Imperial Court.
Yeah.
You look like rejected princes from a children's book. But it kind of works.
I feel a little bad for you guys. Your uniforms don't have those little personal touches like ours do.
Well, considering the time we had to work with, we had to settle for all us guys wearing the same thing.
No one's gonna care what the guys are wearing. It's better to bring out each girl's charms and let the boys just sort of fade into the background. That's called knowing your audience, boys and girls.
I see how it is.
We're all different heights and have different hair colors, so I think we're better off with a standardized look.
I'm no stranger to cuffs, epaulets, and overdone embroidery.
I agree with what Elliot said. That makes a lot of sense.
But it looks preposterous to see you wearing such finery, even if it is just a costume.
Hey, I didn't ask for this. What sane man would want to dress like a noble? Besides, I hope you haven't forgotten that we'll be singing in these outfits together.
Sadly, despite my earnest attempts, I haven't.
All right, are you ready to practice the night away?
We've only got a day and a half left, and that's if you include today. No time to waste. And that's why none of us are leaving this building until we can do a perfect run-through of our whole set.
I don't think he's going to take no for an answer.
You're like a drill sergeant when it comes to music. I hope you're not starting to take after Nightheart.
More like after his own father, right? His father is a drill instructor, or was a drill
We're not
instructor,
sleeping
right?
tonight, are we?
I'll be sure to bring you all a nourishing dinner later this evening.
That's not the problem here.
Well, I suppose there's not much more we can do than buckle down and give it our best shot.
Fine. I suppose I'll just have to cast my shame to the wind and go through with it. Aww.
By the way, look at Fee's Fee's bow. Fee's bow is all crooked and off kilter. It fits her personality so well. All the other girls' bows are like perfect.
It's not like I want to wear an outfit like this, but I
Oh no!
chance
I
again, so
think we
come on,
broke
Emma.
Emma.
Just pardon
Maybe we ought to leave her be for a while.
All right, let's save the game. The very next day. The first thing in the morning, we got together and rehearsed our performance again and again. Oh, I love the piano in this song. And the piano line is so simple but so good in this song. mean, this song is the very definition of it doesn't have to be complex to be good. This is a very simple song, but it's so beautiful. Meanwhile, preparations for the festival continued steadily under Student Council President Toa's watchful eye. And then you add in that bass guitar to go along with the piano in the rhythm section. Oh, this song is too good. I mean, just the choice of just the right chords can just really make a simple song something so much more than it, you know what I mean, than it seems. It's so beautiful. The chord structure of this song is just so beautiful. That was perfection itself. Indeed, victory is as good as ours. Meanwhile, our rivals in the other classes put the finishing touches on their own contributions to the festival. However,
Ho ho ho, it looks like this year's festival will be even more lively than last year's. And ill wind blows from the east, and an ominous cloud still hang over our fair country.
But young people have their whole future ahead of them. They ought to pursue their dreams with excitement, with passion, just as they always have, and as they likely always will.
Haha, I certainly agree. It's good to be young. I was once full of vim and vigor. So were you, Prince Olbert. Well, he never really lost the spark. Even His Highness and that fool Osborne were boys once.
Indeed. I'm back for my patrol.
Thank you, Sarah.
It looks like everything will be finished by the end of today. Instructor Beatrix, my apologies. I had no idea you were here. You really don't need all that formality, or the salute for that matter. You've accomplished more than enough since we first met to stand proudly on equal footing with me. But you saved my life. Kind of hard to trump that. And if it weren't for you, I wouldn't have the opportunity to join the guild either. It's hardly to believe it's been 10 years since then. How time flies.
You're quite the popular figure on campus. Weren't you also Nightheart's superior at one point? With all due apologies to Heinrich, perhaps I ought to put you forth as my replacement when I retire.
I'm all for that. I couldn't possibly. Still, considering the direction this country seems to be headed, I'm worried about what will become of this academy in the next year.
So am I. Have you heard anything about Major Nightheart, sir?
Not thus far, unfortunately. He did state his intent to return in time for the festival, however.
I see. I've been hearing some concerning reports from the Guild of Crossbow recently.
I don't doubt it. We're likely on the cusp of a significant change, whatever that change may turn out to be. But in spite of what the future may hold, our duty remains the same as it's always been.
Yep.
Well said, Instructor Beatrix. I ask of you, Adios and Dracos the Lionheart, grant these young people your protection and your courage. and guide them as they enjoy this festival, that no harm may come to them.
Uh-oh. Those words seem to be a little bit of foreshadowing.
Please let no harm come to them.
Terrorist attack! It seems to be what's probably going to happen, right? Something's going to happen because, well, we're still getting items as rewards. It'd be kind of silly to give us items and not let us use them, unless there's like a new game plus or mode or something, which I don't know if there is. So I guess we'll just have to find out. All right. At the time, we were so caught up in the festival preparation that we had no way of knowing that behind the scenes, oh, here we go. Countless adults were looking out for us, helping ensure that we'd get to enjoy the fruit of our hard work. Oh, well, that's a little more innocuous than I thought it was going to be. That we didn't seem to notice that the terrorists were creeping up on us and were in our midst. Wait, where are their outfits?
Yeah, we did it!
That was our best yet.
I feel like we were really giving everything we had with that one.
I need a rest.
The only question now is whether we can do that in front of a hall full of people.
Don't worry, we'll be fine. We prepared as much as we can. It's all in the goddess's hands now.
Maybe you're right.
But when you put it that way, it sounds like no matter how much work we put in, it all comes down to luck in the end.
Okay. Now, I'm a musician, and I know how hard it is to play an instrument, right? Well, given the time that they've had to rehearse, they all would have had to play these instruments before. There's no way they just picked them up and within a month got good enough to play a song, even one song together. Now, Elliot we know is a musician, right? And we know from talk, from past discussion, that he plays more than one instrument. That he plays the violin and the piano, and probably more than that. He probably knows a great deal about multiple instruments. He's pretty much a virtuoso at music. But since when did Laura play the drums and Elisa play the guitar? That's never been in the story at all. I mean, maybe they did. I could even see Elisa maybe jamming on guitar. And maybe Laura played the drums. Who knows? But like, it's not easy to learn an instrument. I'm telling you, it takes more than a month. It takes more than a year to get good enough to really play a quality. You know what I mean? Even if you're playing something simple. Especially, she's playing rhythm guitar and like just getting down, strumming the right rhythm, much less where you're putting your hands on the fretboard, you know, to make the chords. I mean, the guitar, even just strumming a few chords, is not the easiest thing to do. And drums are even more difficult to learn in that amount of time. Rhythm is not something. Look, some people have a little more rhythm than others naturally, but even given a little, you know, rehearsal time, anyone you can get better at rhythm is what I'm saying. You know what I mean? Like, that's something that practice and over time, you can find your rhythm, you can get better at rhythm. But within a month, all of a sudden Laura can play the drums. I don't buy it unless she's already played the drums.
If that's the case, we'll just have to coerce luck into staying on our side.
I mean, maybe I'm just reading too much into it and should have a little suspension of disbelief here.
Nice work, guys. I think we're right where we want to be. You play like you did just now for the actual concert, and we'll be golden.
Thanks for all your help, Crow.
If you're satisfied, I think our audience will be too.
What time is it even?
Only 3 p.m. Wow, I thought it was evening already.
Well, no one could accuse us of not being focused enough.
I just want to go back to the dormitory and bury my face in my pillow.
Rest? Oh, no. No time for that now. See, the best concerts always have 2 aces in the hole. An unexpected surprise and an encore. Now that we've finally got the basics down, we can try pulling off something that'll pave our road to victory.
What?
Surprises? An encore?
What?
Please tell me you're just kidding. You are, right?
Wait, we're not seriously doing that. I thought you were just joking.
What?
Now, hold on just a minute.
You aren't seriously suggesting that we add another song, are you?
Ding ding! He can be taught. Don't worry your pretty little heads, though. As soon as you hear what I've got in mind, you'll be all in on this. I've got a nice, simple tune in mind that everyone's heard, and most people probably even know the lyrics.
Okay, now this is getting even more ridiculous. They're gonna learn a song in one day.
Anyway, we haven't got much time to prep, so how about we get right down to business?
You're a slave driver. You killed her!
Hang in there, Emma.
Okay, but this is funny at least. I think Crow's more fired up about this than anyone else, even me. He's taking us on a ride one way or another, so we might as well just strap ourselves in. Just strap ourselves right on in. Okie dokie. Can't wait to see this performance, though. I hope they actually show it. I hope they show the band actually playing. Still hard at work, I see.
Oh, hey, George. It sounds like you managed to finish all the difficult stuff, huh?
Yep, it wasn't easy though, but I think it'll be worth it in the end. This year's festival is shaping up to be even more fun than last year's.
Really?
You're worried about Angie, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm sure she'll come through for us. But with what's happened in Crossbell right now, and all the terrorist attacks in the last couple months, it sounds like this country's got some tough times ahead of it. I've started to think maybe she might not make it.
Always a possibility, I guess. But you know what? Even knowing that, I don't feel worried. Thinking of how much fun we're gonna have these next 2 days, I just can't imagine Angie missing a good party.
Yeah, you're right. You really do.
Really do what?
Nah, never mind.
Hey, Watchdog 06, thank you very much. I appreciate that.
Oh, yeah. It looks like Class 7's still at it. I wonder if they're still practicing.
I don't know. I looked in on them this afternoon, and it seemed that they were basically done for the day.
Still, they've got Crow as their producer. So, you know, there's always that little bit of worry in the back of my mind.
Now that you mentioned it.
Whoopsie. Looks like we're a little late.
There they are.
Reen!
What happened to you guys? You look exhausted. I can't believe we made it through alive.
That was like torture. I'm so tired. I'm gonna call Lammy.
Don't you dare.
Celine, grandmother. Emma, you can't sleep out here. At least summon up the energy to get back to your bedroom first. Are you all okay?
All finished with the concert rehearsal then? Yep, just about.
We were cutting it pretty close though.
Now all that's left is to see how it all goes over in front of an audience. I'm sure we'll be fine. A wind of blessing will blow on us.
You look like you rehearsed till you drop, literally. You all should feel proud. I've seen how hard you've worked. That's great to hear.
I can't wait to see you guys play live. I've got a feeling you're set to impress.
Oh. Wow.
It looks like they've got all the decorations put up now.
You can really feel the excitement in the air.
Looks like it's gonna be even livelier than last year. That's fine by me. George and Toa, thank you both so much for all the work you've put in helping the festival go forward. Same to you, man. You guys have been pedal to the metal all the way, especially these last couple of days.
I'm ready to have some fun tomorrow. Make sure to let loose. You've earned it.
Hang out in the dormitory or stay in your room. Whew. Well, I guess we could hang out in the dormitory because that's going to be just talking to everybody about tomorrow's festival. Well, let's go around and talk to some people. We can always end it any time we want by going to bed. Listen up, Eustace. The success or failure of the guy's part depends entirely on us. So don't even think about screwing this up. You're the last person who should be reminding me of that. While we're exchanging advice, try not to get too overzealous on stage. We don't want you to squander all of our hard work. I know perfectly well what I should and shouldn't be doing on stage. These two never do change, do they? But at least they're arguing in sync. The concert should be a breeze if they can keep this up. Yeah, why don't we go to bed, guys? We got a big day ahead of us. A big day. There's Crow. Whoa. Don't tell me your 6-time field study champs got your butts kicked by a little practice. Come on. Where's all that youthful energy? You've got another year before you're an old man like me. This is mostly your fault, you know? Hey now, I don't want you guys to come cry to me later because I didn't push you to go all out. Though to be fair, I was just gonna leave things as they were if I didn't think you'd be able to keep up. But hey, you did! Just like I knew you would. Crow? Thanks. Hey, it's a little early to be thanking me just yet. We've got to actually pull it off on the big day. Yep. Alright, so I think that's really all there is here to do is to talk to everybody about tomorrow. Yeah, let's call it a day. Let's advance that story. Let's get on to the big day. Or let's watch Reen sleep. I'm beat. My brain's awake, but my body's exhausted. I guess at least a good night's rest will take care of the fatigue. At this point, all I can do is just pour everything I've got into the concert. Wasn't there a music program that runs around this time? I could use something to wind down. I don't feel like reading, and there's not much else going on this late on a Friday night. Guess I'll just relax till bedtime. Ooh, little nice jazz. That's good to go to sleep to. Soft jazz. I know I'll be showing Elise around on the second day of the festival, so the only day I'll be roaming around on my own is tomorrow. If I get the chance, maybe I should meet up with some of the others to see what all the other classes are doing.
Testing. 1, 2, 3. Wait, we're already live?
Hey, isn't this Misty?
Excuse me? We interrupt your regularly scheduled broadcast to bring you this special news bulletin. This afternoon, Crossbell State issued a Declaration of Independence.
Ooh, juicy.
This declaration was issued by the state government based on a recent referendum and carries no legal authority whatsoever. The Imperial government has issued an official statement that they refuse to accept the declaration as valid.
I could get messy.
And the president of the Calvard Republic, which also claims authority over the state, has made a similar statement.
I see a war coming.
In spite of this, Crossbell's Mayor Croix has declared that the country will act as an independent state going forward. as well as announce the establishment of the Crossbell Defense Force, raising tensions both at home and abroad.
Whoa. Final chapter, put to the test. I wonder what we're going to do in the final chapter. I mean, it's been the final chapter. Just now seeing the title screen, though. The very next day, 10:23.
Students and visitors, thank you very much for your patience. Without further ado, I hereby declare the 127th Thor's Military Academy Festival open!
Hooray!
Enjoy yourselves today and have a wonderful time!
Anyway, our big moment isn't until tomorrow afternoon. So the best thing we can do today is simply enjoy the festivities and try not to think about the concert.
I've been trying not to. I'm sorry. Well, I'm sure some of us have club obligations to attend to today, so perhaps we should each just do our own thing. Though it would be a good idea to meet in the auditorium at the end of the day to check all of our equipment for tomorrow.
Yeah, I need to find out when our orbital instruments are going to be taken in. And we'll need to do a little bit of tuning, at the very least.
That sounds fine. A musician has to keep her instrument in top condition, just like a warrior does her weapon. I'm surprised everyone's so calm, especially considering the big news from Crossbell yesterday. Their Declaration of Independence?
It's certainly grounds for concern, but at this point, I don't think the reality of it has even sunk in for me yet. Honestly, I can't see the new Crossbell Defense Force as much of a force to be reckoned with either. I say, let them talk. Talk is cheap. After all, pride and independence are things that one acquires through hard work. A verbal declaration holds little weight on its own, especially if they end up reneging on it soon after.
That's certainly true.
Crossbell will still be there in 2 days, but right now, we've got a festival to focus on. We've got people here from all over the country, and we owe it to them to show them a good time.
With all the uncertainty in the world lately, that's all the more reason to try and help people forget their troubles. Especially since our families will be coming to visit tomorrow. You just had to remind me of that.
I don't think we're any exception. We should all take this chance to kick back and have a good time. We've earned it.
Oh, what instruments do I play? I play guitar and bass guitar and keyboards too. In high school, I played tuba, sousaphone, and marching band. I played bassoon and concert band. So I play quite a few instruments. I can kind of mess with just about any brass instrument. We went our separate ways for the first day, some to help with club events, others just to enjoy the festival. For my part, I decided to do my duty as a reserve member of the student council and patrol the academy grounds. You really don't have to help us out today, you know. Trombone's awesome. I love the trombone. It's very fun to play. With the slide, you can really get a lot of cool sounds out of it.
This is your first Academy Festival. You should be out there having fun with your friends.
Oh, don't worry. I fully intend on enjoying myself. But that doesn't mean I can't help on my free time, though.
You're not exactly convincing me. I know. Here, take these.
Oh, you have a guitar? Yeah, you should learn to play it. Guitar is awesome. So much fun to play. The cool thing about guitar is you can play so many different styles of music, and you can get so many different sounds out of a guitar. I love playing guitar. It's probably my favorite instrument to play for sure. Some kind of special tickets.
These are the tickets the student council is issuing to all our visitors. You spend them to visit the festival attractions. Some places might even give special perks to ticket holders. And you're going to use them all by the end of the day. That's a mandate from the president.
What?
Well, it sounds like if I don't order you to have fun, you'll just work yourself through the entire festival. Besides, it's our first time trying the whole admissions ticket system, so I'd like to know how well it's working. One ticket is good for 2 people, so go try a bunch of different activities and see what they'll get. And see what they'll get you, okay?
Sure thing. There's no debating with her once she's made up her mind, is there? Thanks, Toa.
You're welcome, and remember, have fun out there.
You can invite your classmates and some other friendly faces from school to enjoy the festivities' many attractions with you. Visiting an attraction will use up 1 festival ticket. After you used up all 6, the main story will advance. Ah, okay, so this is interesting. We get to go around and participate in the festival. How cool. So I'm guessing the exclamation marks are where we go to actually visit the attractions. Let's go to the gymnasium first. That one seemed kind of fun. Class 5, or was it Class 5? Doing the Mishy Panic. Welcome to Mishy Panic. Your goal here is to smack as many targets as humanly possible. Should you beat the high score, you will receive a fantastic prize. Who should I invite? Oh, we can invite Instructor Sarah or President Toa to have fun with us. Let's invite Elliot. Why not? Let's see if Elliot is up for it. I'm guessing we get like bonding points here. After meeting up, they use one of the tickets to play Mishy Panic. So I smack every target. So I just smack every target to see with this thing, right? Huh. That's about the size of it. Try to rack up as many points as you can. Beat the target score and you'll wind up winning a Mishy plush. This seems to be kind of fun. Or this seems it's gonna be fun. What do you say we make this interesting? Let's turn this into a little competition. Okay, bring it on. Let me show you how it's done. Haha, please do. It'll give me the chance to study the way the game works. I might be in over my head against Elliot here. Get ready then. Start smashing. Oh, yes, we actually get to play it. How cool. I want to see the instructions first. If you see Evil Mishy, smack him for points. Don't smack anyone else, though, or you'll lose points. Well, how am I? Hit Evil Mishy and only Evil Mishy until you get a high score. All right, let's go. What does Evil Mishy look like? I guess that's what Evil Mishy looks like. Oh, Mishy. Evil Mishy. This is fun. I'm glad they let you play the mini games. This is cool. What a novel, fun idea. Oh. No, I'm getting hung up on the corners. Oh my. No. Oh. I'm getting caught on the corners. Don't get caught on the corners, Ring. Come on. I missed. I got more than the target score. Target score beaten. Receive Mishy plush. All right. Whoa, that was great, but now it's my turn. Elliot took his turn, and the two's time that Mishy Panic drew to an end. You made it look easy, Reen. I couldn't beat the target score in the end. Your score was still really high, though. It's like you knew where they were going to pop out before they popped out. Hey, it's no big deal. I just figured out the rhythm while you were playing. It certainly wasn't enough to make up for my lack of hand-eye coordination and slow reflexes. I didn't even know they had a rhythm. Look at that. You're putting your music skill to work. That's really cool. Well, win or lose, I had fun. I'll see you later. Yeah, same to you. Hey, anybody that plays an instrument has to have decent hand-eye coordination. You gotta read the music while you're playing it. Alright, well that was cool. I'm glad I came here. That was a fun minigame. Alright, where should we go next? Let's go to the field. I think that's close by. Yeah, it's just right over here.
Welcome to Super Stallion! Not only can you take your first horse ride here, but you can try your luck in thrilling time attack. Perhaps you'll be able to set a time so incredible it'll impress even me.
Who should I invite? Good question. We're close to actually. I'm playing on PC. I'm playing on the PlayStation Now app on my PC. Just because it's a little easier to record on the PC than having to actually use the capture card on the console. I think let's do Elisa. We were close to leveling her up in bond points. Let's see if Elisa's up for it. After meeting up, these one of the tickets to try Super Stallion. I'm kind of amazed that they managed to set up a real race course like this on an academy field. Some of us in the lacrosse club helped out a bit too.
This event is a time attack that takes you through our specially prepared race course. Your mission is to complete a specific number of laps as quickly as possible, avoiding obstacles all the while. Beat the target time and you'll find yourself the proud owner of a fabulous prize. Now then, which one of you will take this exciting challenge?
Would you mind if I took this one? I actually do have some experience with obstacle course from back when my grandfather taught me how to ride. Really? Sounds like this attraction was made for you. Go show them what you're made of. Leave it to me.
If you will, please make your way over to the starting line. On your mark, get set, go!
Yeah, I want some instructions. How do I ride this horse? Your goal is to complete 2.5 laps of the course. Do so within the target time and you'll win a special prize. Pick up flags for time bonuses. Be careful though, as bumping into the hurdles will lead to penalties. Can I jump? R1 to dash, it says. Oh, it's gonna do this, huh? Can I? Oh, I can't. Oh no, time penalty. It's kind of hard to control the camera and ride at the same time. There we go. I got the hang of it now.
Leave it to me.
Oh, that's a hard flag to get. It's right behind that barrier.
Yeah.
No, don't hit the... Did I do it? Yeah, barely, but I got it.
Bravo! Splendid, simply splendid. You managed to beat the target time.
I did it! That was amazing, Elisa.
What a marvelous performance. Only one whose mind has become one with that of their horses could manage such a feat. It is my honor to present you with this prize for your valiant efforts.
Super Stallion Shield. Wonder what that does.
Thank you very much.
Now that you've galloped around the course, you may wish to make your way to the trial corner to unwind.
Oh, the trail corner, not trial.
Whether racing or relaxing, I want you both to experience how delightful the world of horse riding can be.
And they moved on to the trial corner to spend some time with their horses until they decided to go their separate ways.
That really perked me up. It was quite the workout, too. Thanks for inviting me, Reen. See you later.
You too. Alright, level 5 obtained. Oh, it's afternoon already. Time flies when you're keeping busy. The number of visitors is probably at its peak right now, so I should keep an eye out for the crowds. Maybe I should grab something to eat from one of the food stalls. Maybe we should. Alright, where else is there? We went to the gym. There's one in the main building, and there's probably a few other over by the dorms and such. Let's go to the main building. We're right here. Is that Eustace? No. Somebody with the same haircut as him, though. Alright, where's this? Ooh, multiple events in here.
Welcome to Class 2 Stella Garden. If you've ever wanted to walk through a beautiful garden underneath a blanket of stars, here's the place to do so. It's been specifically designed for pairs, so make sure you choose a special someone before you come inside.
You should have asked to join me. Well, we got max level with Elisa. Let's go with Laura. Let's see if Laura's up for it. Oh, wait. I think I may have had max level with Laura too. Oops. I should probably check my link levels before I do any more. Spectacular! Wow. This is inside? They really went all out with this.
To think that they were able to create such a beautiful garden indoors.
Stars above and garden below. They delivered on the Stella Garden. That name, that's for sure. But that's Class 2 for you. They wouldn't be satisfied with anything less.
Indeed. I'm especially impressed with the way they've made the ceiling look like the night sky. It's supposed to be even more beautiful once you activate the device further within.
Let's go find it, shall we?
I'd like that.
They're walking so slow. This is a maze. Oh, here we go. Is this the device? There we go. Let's hit the button. See what it does. It looks like this is the end. Could that be the device you mentioned?
It's very possible. Shall we turn it on?
Okay, here it goes. Ooh. We're gonna get a light show? Oh, wow.
This is incredible.
Yeah, this is more stunning than I would ever expected it to be.
Isn't this garden spectacular? We're in a classroom, but I feel as though I've been drawn into a completely different world.
That's a good way to put it. I know it's still light outside, but in here, it feels like it's just the two of us together in the middle of the night.
That it does. It's awfully romantic. Any woman brought here by a man might suspect him of more amorous designs.
That's not quite what I had in mind.
Does that mean you don't see me as a woman suitable for such affections?
No, that's not what I mean. You're teasing me now, aren't you?
I apologize. I'm not terribly used to situations like this, and frankly, I'm feeling uncharacteristically nervous right now.
Uncharacteristic is right. I never would expect to see you like this.
Don't laugh. Of course, I get nervous occasionally.
You seem to forget that I'm a girl. Although, given my focus on swordsmanship, I can't say I'm surprised. I've never been particularly feminine. I'm sorry, I wasn't trying to make fun of you. I was just taken aback. Besides, I've never once thought of you as unfeminine. What? You're not unfeminine. You're more of a calm, collected type. You have every bit of pride you'd expect from a noble, but you acknowledge your flaws and work to correct them. And that's one of the things that I find most attractive about you, to be honest. Rain. Yeah, Rain. That's something you should say to a lady so casual. Or not something you should say to a lady so casual. I swear, that aspect of your personality is going to land you in hot water one day. In fact, that you invited me to this event and not one of the others may just have saved you from serious trouble. I'm not really sure what you're getting at here. I suppose it doesn't matter. That's one of the things I find most attractive about you as well. Yeah, I like Laura. She's my favorite of all the girls. But I think they're trying to set up Rean and Elisa as a romantic couple. So, after relaxing together for a while longer, the two of them made their way to the exit and left the classroom. Haha, wasn't that charming? I'm glad we had the chance to discuss things too. It's time for me to take my leave. Thank you for inviting me. No problem. Catch you later. Yeah, I was already at Link level 5 with Laura. Whoops. Oh well, I think that was interesting though. I would really love to see like how each of these cutscenes play out with different people. Because it seems they would all have their own unique dialogue with each classmate. That's pretty cool. Welcome to Class 4's Eastern Tea House, Miyabi. The only thing sweeter than our sweets and tastier than our tea is our Eastern atmosphere. If you want to relax, this is the best spot in the whole festival. Who should I invite? Who should we relax with? Milliam. Sure. The last person you would want to relax with, right? Who do we need levels with? You know what? I'm going to cancel. I'm going to see who we need to link. Who I want to link level up with. Whoop. There we go. So Elisa and Laura, we've achieved level 5. Anyone else close? Gaius. Actually, you know what? He'd be an interesting guy to relax with and chat with. Let's invite Gaius. Let me see if Gaius is up for it. Ring called Gaius. After meeting up, they used one of his tickets to enter the Eastern Tea House, Miyabi. This is the first time I've seen this Eastern aesthetic. It's elegant, yet somehow relaxing. It'll be even better once we get our green tea and sweets. Shall we find a place to sit down?
Even when compared to black tea and Nord tea, green tea has its own distinct charm. It's like the calming embrace of a warm wind.
Yeah, it has a deep flavor to it. It's like it tastes best only after it's gone, leaving you yearning for more. It's kind of a shame the Eastern culture gets so little attention here in the Empire.
If you ask me, it just goes to show how vast and varied the world is. It would be nice to visit the East as a class one day, if we had the chance.
Yeah, that sounds nice. I think there's a lot we could learn from a trip like that. Sorry to interrupt, but it's Fortune.
Hello, Lindy. I see you and your sister are working hard. That outfit really suits you.
You really think so? I'm still a little embarrassed about wearing it. No need to be embarrassed over an outfit like this. I'm surprised you're making such a big deal out of it given all the new modeling you do for the art club.
Oh, wow. That came out of nowhere.
I don't model at all, new or otherwise. And stop making up rumors about me.
They're a lively pair, aren't they? You could say that again.
Anyway, ignoring my sister for now. As much as we hate to intrude on your conversation, we'd like to offer you a chance to draw a fortune, if you'd like.
Draw a fortune, isn't that?
If you were about to say part of Eastern culture, you nailed it. You pray to the goddess and she tells you your fortune. It's a special bonus service we're offering to those of you who use your precious tickets to come in here.
Well, that sounds unusual.
Might as well give it a try, right?
Now then, please choose which kind of fortune you'd like to draw. My fortunes are luck-related, hinting at the things your future has in store. And mine are relationships, telling you all about who's going to set off your fireworks. Roar!
Which type of fortune should I draw? Ooh. That's a tough choice. Eeny, meeny, miny, moe it. I guess luck.
I'll follow your lead on this one.
All right, please draw your fortune from this box.
I can't get one of each. Reen and Grias both drew a luck fortune. Huh. I got slight luck. Your health may show signs of decline. Wow, that's not good. While they may not prove serious, your old wounds are not to be neglected. Calling out slight luck was overselling it. That sounds like bad luck to me.
That is rather worrisome.
What old wounds do you have? None that I'm aware of. The mark on my chest does ache from time to time, though. Could it be referring to that?
Even so, do take care of yourself. Tomorrow's a very important day for us, after all.
Will do. Still, at the end of the day, it's just a piece of paper. There's no point in reading too much into it. Anyway, how about yours?
Oh, mine says great luck. Your family and those around you will have excellent health. Maintain your typical composure and share your luck with those close to you.
Sounds like you don't need to worry about your family and friends back in Nord. Wow.
That's true. I almost feel bad that our fortunes weren't a little bit better balanced. Well, you saw what I got, Reen. Just stick with me and no winds of misfortune will be able to rustle a hair on your head.
Thanks, will do. Their friendship reaffirmed, they tied their fortunes with all of the others on to the other side of the room. After offering a prayer for good fortune together, they left the classroom. And their bond improved. Nope, it's not over yet.
That was a very pleasing experience. It makes me feel as though winds will be kind to this festival. Speaking of, I still have more to see. So I'll be going now.
Have a good time. Level 5. Okie dokie, well, two more to go. And we'll have to see it in the next one, YouTube. Be right back. Catch you next one.